We're at one of the most packed malls in SoCal. We're at the Ontario Mills Outlet Mall, just opened an hour ago. And of course they got Nike, and they got crazy lines already, and huge crowds. And my favorite thing about this spot, they do have a refurb section. Do they have anything good though? An extra 30% off all this stuff right here. Jordan 2 3s, $80, $80, 30% off, $56 after the savings. Jordan 4 RM's going for $90, right next door $80. So light new versus gently worn. Reds right here going for $75. Invincible runs $108. Decent price, not great. Another 2 3 right here, size size 9, my kiddo size, $80. Yeah, he's definitely not gonna like that midsole, the sail midsole. The upper looks really nice. I am a fan of the upper, but that sail midsole kind of ruins it. $56. These are clean. Damn, everybody returning the 2 3s as well as the Jordan 4 RMs. $80 for size 8s right here. $75. Then another one right here, $90 for the 11s. Tatum 1s right here going for $60, size 11. Hyper Dunk 2017, $65. Invincible runs down here go for $85. And I'm not exaggerating about the 4 RMs right here, $75 right there, $75 right here, 2 3s right here, another one for $80. All right, no jackpot in the men's. Let's see what's going on here in the women's, where we see a little bit more variety. $85 for the DNs right there. Infinity runs go for $80. Legacy 312, $73. And of course, more 2 3s, $80. Air Max 1 size 9 go for $70. Size 5.5, $75. Air Max 90, $65. $65. Air Max DNs right here, $85. Invincible runs go for $90, better price. I totally forgot I have these black ones at home, but yeah, $90 for those. Some white ones down here, $95. Got some 2s go for $88, size 11. One of the Python ones right here, $88. More variety in the women's. Way more variety. But, you know. All right. And I was gonna go to the clearance section. Look at this. SB Dunks right here. That's definitely the cheapest we've ever seen SB Dunks. Still got full sizes right here. Wait, is it just small size? Wait, hold on. Okay, we got size up to 10.5. Yeah, I am peeking through the aisles real quick. What they talking about right here? They talking about Jordan 1s. Oh, these are kids right here. All right, men's clearance section right here. Starting with the 10.5s. We saw a ton of these in the refurb section. What they talk about for $110 for the regular ones. 4 RMs down here, $130. Forces down here go for $99.99. Price is mediocre, but still always crowded. $95 for these. P6000, $100. Where did I just see these? Saw these in Camarillo for, I want to say less than half of them. All right, maybe not less than. All right. What was it, $40 on? I think it was like $40. Air Max 1s, $130. Pegasus Plus, $190. And you do get 30% off everything at the back wall. But still, I don't know if it's worth it. $100 for these. That does drop these to $70. This is an SE. Look at the materials on this. So nice. The color, impossible to match. All right, maybe not impossible, but not easy. This is a dope find. Look at this. The yellow ochres. Do got Jordan 6 yellow ochres right here. And the price is right on these, in my opinion. It's gonna be about $100. About $100. $140. You do get that 30 off, so it's about $100. Retail is what, $185, $200 or something like that. $95 for the books. GT, the budget GT Cross 105. SE Jordan 1s right here, $90. Got Jordan ships right here, $100. And it's under Jordan brand now, but before it was under Nike. And this is the first shoe that Jordan wore before he got his signature. Very similar to the Jordan 1s. All right, let's peep out the clearance apparel real quick. 30% off. Got all kinds of racks. 30% off the clearance apparel. Got some basketball shorts, $45. Got running shorts. Will I ever wear these running shorts? I have been running a lot. I think I ran, what, 2 miles this morning. I ran 10 miles yesterday. Did a 4 miler and a 6 miler. $40 for these. I wear basketball shorts. I don't picture myself ever wearing those running shorts. I don't know. 55 for those. Got like some pseudo cargo shorts. And I say that because there's no rings on top. No belts, rings. $50. Got some running shorts right here. These are going for $23. But remember, you do get that extra 30% off. Is this for cycling? Is this for running? What is this for? There's some tights. Like pocket for your phone and stuff like that. $25. Then got a bunch of running stuff right here. I don't know, I'm not seeing that much variety. In this short section, moving over here to the long section over here. Long pants. These are bright as hell for $30. Well, even if they weren't $30, they're still bright as hell. But yeah, do got these going for $80. These super baggy cargos. Super fluffy sweats, $64. $56 for these. This one feels so freaking premium, super thick, very baggy. For medium, $70, super expensive. And this lightweight sweats right here. These are way lightweight. I think they're big though. Yeah, triple XL, $55. All right, let's knock out the back wall where we do get 30% off. What are these? Spiridon premiums? What the hell? I haven't seen these in forever. $190. Size 8s right here. $130 for the Pegasus Trails. Brown 22s going from $140. Ton of these. I think we're gonna see a deluge of these coming up. $130. 2 3s, $110. Some Chucks. Converse is owned by Chuck, so you will see these every once in a while. $80. Moving up to 9s where we see a whole ton of these LeBron Next Gens go for $95. Air Maxes, some more of these. Got some Zions right here, $130. A lot of the same stuff. Books right here. More of these. All right, moving up to size 11s. Where we do got the P6000 for $45. That is just an awful colorway. LeBron Trainers, $135. Haven't seen those too often. Kill Shot, $65. Lunar Roam, $60. I think these made it off the back wall. I've seen these in a couple different sizes, $100. $45 for the Calm slides right here. Interesting colorway. Oh, excuse me. Size 12. Seeing a lot of the same stuff that I already showed you guys at pretty much the same price. I don't see any extended size pricing. And then size 13s, and then that's it. No room for 14s, no room for 15s. Holy crap. Okay, we do have to see these. Size 14 right here. $60? That's not bad. And I say that because this is a Nike by You, and Nike by Yous usually are hella expensive, and sometimes they'll sell it for regular price here. These are $120. These are 12 and a half. Men's, size 14, women's. Oh, okay. $60 right there. Got some Dunks down here. Finally something different, $90. Forces, wheat colorway right here, $100. $100 for these as well. 15's got some ships. $100 for the mids. That's pretty much about it, man. Pretty much about it. I was hoping to find something here in the refurb, but nah. I guess I'm gonna have to hope for some finds at Redlands. That's the next stop. Is it worth checking out their apparel? Like, I feel like their apparel section's been very mediocre. Do you got a sweatshirt right here, $130 still, the regular price? What the hell? What is that? Wool Classic? Ooh, is that something like super high end? I don't know. $130. Then a bunch of t-shirts. Oh, okay, fine. Oh, is this one of those? I haven't seen these in a while. This is the Tech Fleece. Oh no, this ain't it. It feels like Tech Fleece. But a jacket looking thing right here, $48. I guarantee you this is well over $100. Remember, you get 30% off on top as well. Got a Clips jersey right here, $120 for Kawhi. That is a small. This feels really nice. It's like a premium. 24/7 Nike right here. It's a dry fit, $85. Like the returns and stuff like that. That's like what's interesting for me. I don't know. Because a lot of the other stuff, just a bunch of t-shirts and stuff. 52 for the Nike Trail hoodie. Then more t-shirts. Another rack full of t-shirts. Y'all messing up my vlog, man. What the hell, dude? What the hell is this? Is this a Herbert jersey? Herbert jersey. Why does this look hella bootleg? Can we at least get some pressed on leather or something? Damn, dude, it's just like, yeah, it's literally painted on. $100. I didn't know they make budget jerseys like that. This looks hella budgety. Extra budgety, damn. But yeah, man, apparel section's been pretty mediocre lately, I swear. All right, let's check out the aisles where we got a ton of Nike basketball. I was gonna say budget, but their signature's technically kind of, sort of, really, not really. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, got Jatus, GT Crosscuts, which is the budget GTs, GT Cut Academies, even more budgety. LeBron 22s. Got some next gens as well as some Witnesses. Immortalities, speaking of budget signatures. And a bunch of non-signature Jordans. Yeah, you guys don't really call these nothing because nobody talks about it. For the most part, I just like talking trash. Dude got Jordan 2 3s. This Obsidian colorway. This one actually does not look that bad. University Blue Obsidian. Jordan 1 Mid SE. A regular one. Someone left these Jordan 1 cleats right here. Pretty dope. That's a back wall special. So under, or a little over $100. Like I think 105. And got some Nike Cities. Corner of my eye did see a restock. Nothing crazy. Some Pegasus 2005s. Got some Vomero 5s right here. More Pegasus 2005s over here. This is a wave. Light Legacies. Air Max 270s over here. This one's under 100. This is the SB Dunk low that we saw earlier. Materials are so fantastic. Color is so awful. Looks worse on camera too. Looks worse on camera than in real life. Air Max 2017. Got some Air Max 90s. Got a few of those. This is a Gore-Tex one. Going for a really good price. And then yeah, I got 2017s. Gotta check the running shoes. But to be honest, after wearing those 1080s, the New Balance 1080s, I'm not even excited about any of the running shoes. I don't know, I just really like those a lot more compared to these. The Nikes just have a big heel to toe drop, and I'm not a huge fan of that. This right here, not bad. 85, you get another 30 off. That's not too bad, but we have been seeing these at Ross. If you have time to go to 50 Ross, but I know not everybody has time, so that is a pretty solid price. All right, women's clearance section right here. Huge sizes, size 11 right here, 105 for the Legacy 312s. Never seen this color. It's actually a pretty dope color. Of course, it's UNC. I think technically, what do they call it? Aluminum and white. What the hell? Got Vomero 5s right here, 115. Refurb Dunk right here, $63. Do got some Pegasus Plus right here. Was curious to see if it is extended size price. Nope. See what's going on. More common size 9.5, $45. $45. Remember, you do get an extra 30% off. That is a hell of a price. 9.5. That's a size 8 men's. They got a few of them at that price. And then they got these mids right here, $90. 270s right here, 115. Jordan 1 lows right here, $100. 130 for the highs right here, which they got in quite a few sizes. But not much craziness, to be honest. 80 for the Infinity Run 4s. 6.5 dunks right here, $55. Price is not great, but we're still finding some decent stuff. This is a Pacific that I just saw that was weird, $55. Even when the sales are pretty whatever, still finding decent stuff. $65 for these RMs right here. That's a pretty solid price, especially with the 30 off. That's under $50. $30 Jordans. So even when it sucks, it's still freaking dope. All right, let's knock out the women's aisles. But before that, let's check out what I got on feet today. Do got some, is that a smush? Yeah, do got some Dunk lows right here. There literally was nobody around me a second ago, and now there's like 500 people. But yeah, do got some Dunk lows. These are the ice shod. What's it called? Like barely silver or something? I don't know, but clearance fine for like 30 bucks way back when. I swear there was nobody around me a second ago. But yeah, do got some cargo shorts, Banana Republic t-shirt. I just bought some new t-shirts. I'm so happy, but kind of thin. Material's kind of thin, but I really like how soft it is. Super soft. In the women's house, of course, we start with blazers. Got some Forces right here. What is this? Wash Coral White. Some all white ones right here. Clothes. A few different flavors. Up to size 11 and a half. If this makes the back wall at this price, holy crap. Yeah, a lot of generic stuff in the women's though. In the kids section, not too bad. Like, look at the price right here. That is pretty freaking crazy. What's that, 42 bucks? Some OGs right here. We've been seeing these in the men's section. The UNC Reimagine ones in the grade school. Our posits right here. Little posits, that is. Got a Valentine's Day looking dunk right here. Then everybody's tired of these. And I think that's about it, guys. I think that's about it. A lot of generic stuff in the kids as well. All right, pretty mediocre trip. Apparel section, pretty whatever. Sneaker section, pretty whatever. But we still found Jordans for way cheap in the women's. It was only one size, but they had a few different ones, or a few of the same ones. But yeah, usually crowds here. I don't see a huge crowd today. There was a crowd like 5 minutes ago though, so I don't know. But plenty to look at. This is one of the doper malls. Got plenty of other stores to hit up. We'll hit up a plenty of stores, you guys. So plenty coming, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, made 3 different videos from this mall. That's how dope this mall is. This is kind of crazy that y'all would get scammed by doing that. But look at this Nike outlet. Look at this. There's a freaking line, you guys. A line to get into this Nike outlet. That's how packed this place is. It's just crazy, dude. It's just crazy.